Hello, how are you? Welcome to Beema's Crafty Corner. My name is Beema, better known as Els. And, well, this is my corner. It's my little hole that I hang out in. No, it's literally a corner of a room. Hi, Harry. So I have this. I bought this a long time ago. And I have some little ones. But I have these. And I bought them a long time ago. And wow, okay, we'll get rid of that. So I thought, we could do some cool little ring bound journals or spiral bounds out of them. So let me these. Those are numbered. These are blank though. So much more interesting. Hello, Michelle. Well, I think you're here, but I don't know. Hi, Harry. What you doing, Harry Kitty? Oh, just being a mommy brat. So I'm going to use some cardstock to make some pages. And I'm thinking something in the realm of neutral. So let's see. Let's measure one of these things and see how big it is. So they are 6 by, 6 by 4. 6 by 4. So 12 by 12 is going to be best. So let's get some 12 by 12. I have some 12 by 12. That is, craft. All right. Hi, Miss Maury. All right, 6 by 12. So we can cut these down to 6 and then cut them to 4s. And that'll be our pages. 6, 6. Six. And then we cut them down to 4. So we're going to do a bunch of these. I don't know how many pages I'm going to put in, but we'll do them one at a time. Because it'll take longer now. Because it'll be easier. All right, two at a time. 3 is a bit much. Sure, make a liar out of me. Now 2 doesn't want to cut. All right. So I'm just going to take these down. To 6. And I'll use the little guillotine for the 4s. Because it's easier. Oh, I'm good. I wish it had rained. It didn't. Clouds everywhere and not a drop to drip. Now they're just saying it's cloudy. Earlier they were saying there was a chance of storms. But, oh well. All right, so let's get this out of the way and bring out the little guillotine. Because we can do, 4 inches on the little guillotine. 4. So much easier. 4. And I always check because I don't trust my paper. I don't know about y'all, but I don't trust it. See? I don't know why. All right. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of these down. Now you could do this too if you want. This is kind of a quick way of doing stuff. We're going to do it 2 ways. We're going to do it with rings, and then I'm going to probably do one on the Bind It All. That's a cinch for anybody, you know, who spent way too much money on it. Oh, that one was pretty good. Oh, I already said this. And it's in the title. Hello. Oh, I love you. You know that, right? Strawberries. We are prepping, making some ring bound or spiral bound journals. Not something that I use a lot, but every now and then. Ow, that's my belly fat, you turd. Oh, he just stabbed me. He did, he stabbed me. Oh, I'm mortally wounded. He's like, give me the treats, fat lady. So I'm just making a bunch of pages. I've got a bunch of file things over here. We measured them already. They are without the tabs, 6x4. Oh, that was close to my thumb. There used to be somebody who used to tell me all the time that I was going to cut my finger with this thing. I think it's a prediction. All right, so these are my my index tabs that I had, and I just have the big old box of them. And so I thought, you know, if I pop holes in these and I put pages in there, I can make some little quick spiral bound journals. I do have smaller ones, but I don't really want to do the small ones because they have numbers on them, and I don't like that. I have more. There's probably more out there in the drawer. I have a whole filing cabinet full of project supplies, so I probably have more out there. Just, you know, I'm lazy. I grabbed the first ones. If you come over here, I swear I'm going to chop your whiskers off. I'm serious. You never believe me. You never believe me. One of these days, you're going to come over here, you're going to put your whiskers in the way, and they're going to get chopped. And then you're going to be crying about it. You're going to go cry to Daddy that I did mean things to you. I did not do mean things to you. You got in the way. Yes, you can use regular cardstock. This is regular cardstock. It's just craft colored. And as far as these, honey, you know what the best thing is for this? I can tell you two things right now. One, paint chips. If you take a paint chip and you glue two of them together, it makes it nice and stiff. The other thing is shirt boxes. Also, I would also recommend, if you have it, poster board. Poster board. I made a whole journal out of poster board. As a matter of fact, that is what I'm using for the class next month. It's a piece of poster board. Next month's class, we're going to make this. The free class is this. And this is poster board. I made this out of poster board. So, yeah, I got a lot of poster board. God, I cut a lot of this paper too. The only reason I'm using 12 by 12 is because it actually cuts perfectly for the size that I need, which is the 6x4. I can get 6 pages out of each sheet of 12 by 12. That's why I'm using it. And I chose craft because craft is a little bit thicker. It's actually more porous too, so it's more difficult to glue to, but it'll work. But this is a good size. 6x4 is a good size for like leftovers, I have found. Yeah, file folders, but I don't know. I might double those up. Again, I might double those up. These are really thick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but these are fairly thick. But you can pick these up. Find them a lot of the time in the thrift store. Because as, you know, offices have gone digital, they've gotten rid of them. And they used to have like a big plethora of them, and now they don't. So, also 110-pound cardstock. If you have 110-pound cardstock, not 110-pound paper, because it's different. 110-pound cardstock is different than 110-pound paper. Ooh, I cut way too many pieces. Okay. But I have some left, so we're going to finish it. Yes, you can find file folders in the thrift store that are like the old medical kind. Those work. You just have to be able to cut them down. And for that, I recommend using a straight knife, you know, the craft knife. Box cutter. Easiest way to do it. All right. Last ones. Got it. Okay, perfect. So now I have my stack of 6x4. 6x4s. See, we're ready to go. They're mostly the same size. Hi, Miss Carla. All right, so we'll do the first one in with rings. I don't know where my double hole punch is, but for these, I would probably do 3 holes. Yeah, 3 holes. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 3, because it's 6 inches tall. So we go 1 here, 1 there. That leaves 4 inches in the middle. So we'll put 1 in the middle there. Okay. So I'm just going to measure that. Hold on. Put this on the grid. All right. So I don't want to go in too deep, you know? So 1 here. Give or take. And 1. Hold on, that's not on the line. It's crooked. Okay, there we go. And then 1 like here. And then there's 4 inches in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2. So that would be where I'd poke my holes. All right. Let's get a hole punch. One, 2, and 3. Hey, come out of there. Oh, doesn't want to fit in my hand today. It's like, no. And then I gotta do the last one. Here we go. One, 3. All right. So now I have, I'd probably back them off a little bit, not quite half an inch in. Like 3/8. Hi, Roseanne. And then I have a whole bunch of pages. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put holes because I measured them at 6 inches, so they're as tall as my book. They just don't come out all the way. But so we're going to do these at pretty much the same spots. So one there, one there, one there. Let's see how many pieces of paper we can get this thing to go through. Ah, a lot. There. And
no idea how we get to
there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll do 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Get on there. All right, let's poke some holes. Poke some holes. I'm making a mess of this, but I don't care. Poking some holes. Poking some holes. All right, there. That's 2. 6 more. I think that's 6. 1, 2. I'm going to have to count these individually because they're sticking together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Harry. Okay, here we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm not doing this under the camera, but I gotta see it. You know what? My old blind butt has to see through all that paper through that little bitty hole. Oh, Harry, could you find someplace else to be? Seriously, don't make me call the boy in here. I'll do it.
He's on his way.
All right, you done it. Now the boy's coming. Nothing I can do to help you.
You're
See ya.
fine.
Okay. 6. And then I want one for the back, but I don't want the tab. So I'm going to cut the tab off. No tabs. No tab allowed. I just don't want the tab on the back. All right. And then I'm just going to use one of these to put the holes on that. Now, see, if I was smart, which I'm not, but if I was smart, I would have just set up my hole punch to do this. I'm SMRT, not SMART. Okay. So there's that. And then I need some things. Oh. See, yeah, I was doing that the other day. A couple weeks ago, Michelle texted me stuff, and she's always texting me this after every text. Ignore that link, honey. I read Google. I'm good. All right, I need some rings. I don't even know if I have any. Oh, boy. Okay, there's none in here. Oh, there's two. I got two. Probably have a whole box full of them out in the garage. Let's see what's in the other drawer. None in there. Okay. I know I have a big metal box full. I just gotta remember what I did with it. I thought it was up here. I got the little ones too. These are probably too little. Why don't they make one in between, you know? Okay. I don't know, maybe these might be just the right size. You know, not too floppy. Let me try getting this all lined up again. There we go. Okay. I made a mitt. Okay. These little ones might be good size. We're going to try it. If I don't like them, I can always go back to the others. But I do have the little ones. And I have big ones. And I have, oh my God, big ones in here. But I only have like 6 of the oh my gods. And have a lot of the 1 inch. Bug!
Yeah.
Come say hello. You rotten little child. We didn't even know he was coming over. He just popped in yesterday. Like he lives here or something.
Basically, yeah.
I know. Carla said hi.
Hi.
Your friend Miss Carla's here.
Hey.
What?
There you go. Pinch me.
Oh my God! Make everybody think I'm constantly beating on you, pinching you, or poking you.
You are.
I am. All the
Like
time.
Dad. You'll never admit it, but he hits me in the car.
There we go. Couldn't get that other one open. I was like, I was on the struggle bus. I was driving it. Here we go. It's on here. Never coming off again. Okay. It'll come off because I have to put paper on these, you know. So I don't know. They may be too small. No, they're gonna work. It's gonna work. Holy crap. The 1/2 inch works. How did that happen? I mean, it's not great, but it works. Okay. I'm gonna put bigger ones on it. If I had put these holes out a little bit more, it would have worked better. This is not my jam. I don't do this, you know? Hi, Miss Christine. Hi, Jamie. Okay, I'm never going to get these off again. I'm telling you.
Pliers?
I'm trying to open these things up. 15 minutes ago, I couldn't even get my pills open.
I'm like, what? Let me open it.
I will win. I have tools, and I'm not afraid to use them. Ha. See? Actually, these I keep around just for projects, certain projects that I know I need this little one for. So that's what I keep them around for. But I thought I'd try them. But I think if I put the holes further out, it would work better. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. It's not my jam. There we go. All right, we get that in there. Latched. Now we have to get this one off. See that? I have tools and I'm not afraid of them. I'm actually kind of handy. Yeah, so Bug's over this week to help me pack up Sandy's stuff. Which is kind of, to be honest with you, giving me flashbacks. Oh yeah, because a whole bunch of her stuff's in there too. Because apparently when she left, she decided to give her crap to Sandy. So that room is now overly populated with more stuff. And I got to go in there and get it all fixed. But the good news is that means I'm getting my craft room back. Although Hubbard won't let me leave this room. He likes having me out here. Oh, baby. All right, so quick little ring bound. You can decorate these pages before you punch the holes. You can go short of your things, whatever. We're going to also do a spiral. I'm going to do a spiral like this. So I'm going to grab these and one extra because I need a back cover. Get rid of that. One back cover. And then 1, 2, 3 sections, 6 pages each. 2, 4, 6. My toaster bit me yesterday. Okay, so that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got those. Oh. Okay. So we're going to do these in the spiral thing. Let me get it down. Do.
Oh, you okay?
Do not ask. That was a Craft-A-Lanch. Where'd the box go? I don't know where the hell the box went. I just had a craft lunch. Oh, but wait, there's more.
Make it move so I can't line them up.
Okay. And your box.
Chasing all over the place.
Okay. Let me just put these away. These are all my ATCs. From when we did the ATC challenge, you know, the 52 card challenge. They were all up on the shelf, and I just moved something, and they all just fell on my head. It was not fun. Yeah. God, that was hideous. Why did I do that? I don't know. Maybe it was Raggedy Ann and Andy or something like that. There we go. Okay, those are all back in the box. Ugh. All right. The machine. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Might be 6. Okay. I think we might get away with a little bit. I don't know. Holy crap. All right, that's a mess. Keys. Oof. Actual board. What else is in there? There's all kinds of stuff in that box. Okay. We don't need these. Put those over there. I don't need these. Put them over there. Don't need that. Put that over there. I need this. What is this? I like that one. Heartache. I hate when I have them sitting around. I learned my lesson on that too on the last one because of the fire. Don't do that again, dum-dum. Okay, I'm gonna have to get these separated. Well, let's just take them out of the bag. These are all small ones. I think that's going to be enough. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, then we'll put the big one on there. It's not going to work, right? Okay, here we go. Exchange. I think these are the half inch. Oh, half inch. Yes, half inch. Okay. Is that on the half inch? I believe it is. It's upside down. Turn it around, stupid. That's a light. Yep. It's on the half inch. Okay. Now, let's get a piece of paper so we can get this lined up the way we want it. Put a mark on here. Just so I can see it in the machine. All right. Now, we're going to test this. Hold on. I got to pull the thing in. Okay. Lock. And punch. Let's see how we did. 7/8. Yep, got it in the middle. All right, that's one. Two. Three. Now I have to do these. 4. That's one. 2. 3. 4. See that? Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. All right, let's see. Make sure I got the guide set correctly. That looks right. That's right. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, everything's right. So now, let's put these in the right order. So that's our back cover comes to the front, and we're going to put in our pages there, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Then put our ring in the other way. Very damaged. Sorry, I did it backwards. I gotta do it the other way, this way. Come on, you can do it. All right. Turning it, putting this in. Yes. Cover to the back. And I have a book. Okay. So 2 ways of doing basically the same thing. If you don't have one of these machines or, a cinch or something like that, because we all know this was my unicorn. I wanted one of these machines. And I could not see spending, $150 on average to get one of these machines. But I wanted the cinch. And then I found this one and I went, oh, it's my unicorn. See, that's its unicorn horn. This is my unicorn. This was my, I do or die. I need this thing. And so, this is the one I got. And I have to tell you, this little one, I've tried the cinch. This one works just as good. And it literally, it's just as good as the other one. Did I close these as far as I wanted to? No, I'm going to close them a little bit more. Shoop. Just a little. There we go. That's better. Yeah. See. Okay. But yeah, it works perfect. I use it for all kinds of stuff. I like these little journals where you only put it in the middle. I don't want to put it. I don't want the whole thing. So just this way is good for me. So that works for me. Bye, honey. Be careful out there. People are idiots. But this is just as well. You can do this with just these little clip rings. I would probably use the smaller ones and move it further out. It has to be wide enough. The ring has to be wide enough to hold your pages when they lay like that. This allows you to have a completely flat surface. This one, it's still flat. It's just a little different. So we're going to make one more in the Bind It All. This is just an easier technique. If you have a 3-hole punch, the long arm one, not the little one, the long arm one, you could probably punch about one section of this book in it. So you could do it in like 1, 2, 3 shots. But the thing with that is that you can you can adjust the punches. That makes sense? Okay. Let me get all of this out of the way. We're going to need another foil wire. So I got my 1/2-inch wire. Do you know how many people I know that have one of these machines, threw these away and went, I don't need them? Yes, you do. All right. So let's see if we have enough to do one more. So we have 1, 2, 4, 6. That's 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we should have leftovers. Okay, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's 6. I don't think we should have leftovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have some leftovers. So again, I've already set this to my width, which is 6 inches, and I want these to be in the center. And I've already checked it. There's an easy way to check this, by the way, and that is to use your center line ruler. Don't put your hand in there. I've learned that the hard way. 1. 2. This one's going to be 3. Okay. And then we're going to need 4 pieces for our cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one we need to trim that off of it because that's our back cover. So I'm going to put these in. 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay. So let me get rid of this for a second. Over there. Then I'm going to get rid of that tab because I don't want the tab on there. And how do I do that? Well, I put it in and I bring my guillotine down. I make sure it's nice and straight. I bring my guillotine down so that the blade, so that, you know, the paper is right on the blade. And that chops that off perfectly. All right. So now, front, 6 pieces. Middle, 6 pages. Back, 6 pages. And then the back goes on the front. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was my test page. Yes, test page, I think. No, that's not my test page. Crap. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, only I could do this. 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the back goes on the front. The front goes on the back.
Oh, there's one behind me. Wasn't that where a box was? Well, time to go back to pay here.
Tabs on the right.
That's just great.
All right, so where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this Thought I had that backwards for a second. Comes up from the bottom so that this end, the wide end, is towards the back of the book, not towards the back cover, because this is the back cover, but you want the back cover to be on the front. It's weird, but it's the way that it puts it in there. So then we're just going to take this and put it in, making sure that this bar is on it. We're going to give it a squeeze. Now this comes out so far and it sets on this rail. So wherever this rail is about it won't go any tighter. Okay. So it'll only go as tight as the rail will let it. And there we have it. So that's 18 pages plus your front cover, 2 dividers, and the back. And 1/2 inch holds it pretty good. I don't have the mini cinch. I don't have any of this. I don't have any cinch products. Like I said, I wanted one for a very long time, and I did not get one. So, but I know that there's a couple of really good videos on YouTube on how to use it. I just don't have one. I can tell you everything you want to know about this one. But I suppose they're probably about the same, you know? Although I understand the cinch is longer. But I'll be honest, this one, the reason I liked it was it came with a book, and it came with an instruction guide that was on video that you put in the computer and play it. I liked that. But Michelle, you can cut the wires. I cut mine all the time. Hold on, where's the big? Yeah, you can cut it to whatever size you need. These ones, I cut these down all the time because, my God, who the hell would need one this long? These things are like 12 inches long. Who needs that, you know? So I cut them down, and I'll show you where to cut them. Oh, found another one of those cards. I know it's here someplace. I just had it. Did anybody see what I did with the damn thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. So these are both cut downs. All you want to do when you cut them down, let me get this out of the way, is cut it in the middle of the bigger piece. So one side is kind of small. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. See that side smaller? See how wide this one is? Cut it here. Because if you cut it here, just take a pair of wire cutters. They're very easy to cut. Put it on the big side and cut it. Okay? And then it'll fit. And then you just have to adjust this to the size that you want to press this to. So you're looking at, like, for this one, I think these ones are huge. I think these are the 1 inch. Yeah, so these are the 1 inch ones. And all I have to do is kind of put it on here and look and see that it's close in the diameter. And so that's my 1 inch. This one's the big one. This is like the 1.5, 1.25 inch one. And then just use this one just like I use the little ones. But you can cut these. Just when you cut them on the big end. They always have a smaller, kind of a pointed end and then a bigger end. Cut it in the middle of the big end. And then try not to put them in a bag like I do, because then you sit here forever. You remember untying your kids' shoes? Yeah. This is like Chenga. It's like a really weird version of Chenga. Trying to get them out of here. You can't see where they are. You can't tell where they're going. All kind of trapped. Now, I did see a lady that she takes hers and she puts them in sandwich bags. Like she'll put one in like these little ones. She'll put it at the bottom of the sandwich bag. Then she'll fold it. And then she'll put another one. And then she'll fold it. She'll put another one, fold. Or tissue paper. You can use tissue paper or... let me grab a piece here. Like your deli paper. You know? If you have them and they're pulled apart already, that's why they only come so many in a package. Because I was like, this thing is so frustrating to work with because of the wires. It's such a pain in the butt. She says, roll it over, then put the next one on. Then roll it over, and then put the next one on. So you can do this probably 5 or 6 to the set. And then as you unroll it, you know, they're separated. She says, then just take that, put a little piece of tape or something on it, and you're good. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's that easy? Because every time I pull one out, I play this Chenga game. And then I just take them. I have hundreds of these. And then I just take them and I put them in here because this bag fits them when I cut them down. And I only use the small ones. I don't think I've ever really used the long ones. I think I've only ever used the smaller ones, like, you know, the shorter lengths. But you buy them in the longer size. Michelle, I just make somebody else do it. See, now I'm doing it. Now I'm going to want to do them all. It's like Pokemon. Catch them all. You know what this is? We should be really good at this. This is that game that when we were kids, do you remember the phone cord? Having to untangle the phone cord? Because your dumb butt curled it up. And your mom was like, you better fix my phone cord. Or, come on, you can do it. You can come off of there. There we go. 1. Wrapping the paper in there. 1. 2. 3. In the bag. So, yeah, this is so much better than just tossing them in the bag like this, trust me. These wires are a pain in the ass. I think that's why nobody ever uses their machine, because the wires are a pain in the ass. Yeah, but look at how long these are. Great. I just got the little ones caught on the big ones.
Oh, yeah, did we ever find that foot pedal for Shay?
Yeah, so these are really long. These are 12 inches. I I don't know anybody who's going to use a whole 12 inches of these. I use 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 4 inches. So I get like 3 books out of each one. I don't even want to try to separate the big ones. I know, right? All right. So that's that one. There's another one loose on the floor here someplace. There it is. Hi, guys. How you doing? Nice to see you. Okay. That one. All right. So that's my little piece. These are my little books. Now, these are cute. I mean, if you did them, like you could do one of these, 12 of these, one for, every month. You could use them as recipe books, put recipe cards, write recipes in them. You can decorate them any way that you want. If you're going to do a lot of heavy decorating, though, I would put bigger coils. Because, if it gets really super fat, like this, you might want a bigger coil. But that's entirely up to you. Same thing with these. You could use the smaller rings. Again, on this one, all you want is that when you open your book, that you can fit the 2 ends together like that. But if it gets really fat, I would go with bigger rings. Yeah. All right. So I have all of these that I need because I only need a couple. I don't need this one at all. This one I'm going to give away. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. Because I only need 2, and I've got them. Good night, Roseanne. All right, so I'm going to push this in. Put that in there. Let's see what's this. The Zutter cutter. That's a paper cutter. That is a mean looking paper cutter. But this is their products. Damn, that thing looks mean. Distress it. I don't know. What is this one? Corrugated board. Version 2.0. That's what I have. Dream cuts. I'm thinking that's probably like a die cutting machine. This is their corner rounder. They have a whole pack of journal making cool things. Yeah. Okay. Wire cutters. Yeah. This one came with wire cutters. Bag a binder. This is the bag for this. I don't have the bag for it. I just keep it in this box. Let me carry all this stuff. Oh, these little stands. That's cute. Display it all. Wires, coveralls. I do have a coverall out there somewhere. Perfect closures. What the hell? Are we going to have to find out about those? I don't even know if this company's still in business, to be honest. Multiple applications for your journals, books, albums, and other projects. Perfect closures will give your project the extra touch of class. I don't know what the hell those are, but that's cute. Rivet all. This actually, I think, came out before the cinch. Who knows? Put that in there. We're going to put this in here. Goes like that. We're going to play with those a little bit. sorry. Did I not introduce Buffy to everybody? I'm sorry. And then I put my bag over the top of it. Keep the dust off, you know. Have to be. Put it back on the shelf. I don't like it dusty. Oh, I forgot to put these in there. Ugh, come on back down. You big Hulk. Put you guys in. Folks. Get in the box. You know what? I don't care. Get in the box. Cover it all back up. Put it all back up there. Okay. Now my hands are covered in dust. Need to get these all. See that? They were totally apart. I picked them up. They were stuck together again. All right. So if you have a box or a package of these, you know, or you have the really big ones, those are cool too. You can do this too. Like I said, I bought this box probably about 5-6 years ago, and I still have some in here. So how many were in there? 100. And I think I paid like 50 cents for it at a yard sale or a swap meet or something. All right, so I've got to we're going to work on one of these, to be honest. I don't know exactly when, but it's one of the projects that's on the to-do list. So that's why we did them. All right, let me check some stuff here. Look on the computer, make sure everything's on its way or has been delivered. All right, Sandy's is still in transit. Everybody else has been delivered. Yay! All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the schedule. Let's take a look. So where are we at? Okay, what did I say? I also get NYM a lot too. LOL. Hi, hello, blah, 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 blah. Share, Buffy, sweet dreams, Roseanne. What about pagers? Loved mine. Used to get a lot of words paged to me. Okay, that's about the pager. Did I miss something?
Possibly.
Buffy, did I miss something? See, I offend people all the time, even when I try not to. Oh, about the dust. Well, yeah, I don't like dust on my stuff, man. It's dusty. Because let's face it, we don't use that stuff often enough, you know? Hey, by the way, guys, look, I managed to get out my re-inker, and I inked that stupid ink pad. Okay. So, we're going to put this project on the schedule. So, everybody's except for Sandy's has been delivered. Hers is in transit. No, this is dust, man. All right. So we're going to be in October doing this. So I was thinking we're having the sale on the 5th. What about the 12th? Does that work for everybody? All right, I'm going to put it in here. We're going to tentatively put it on the schedule for the 12th. Okay. So if you ordered the quarterly project, which is one of these, and you have one, first off, do not be a Michelle. Do not take these rubber bands off. Do not take stuff out of bags and envelopes. Leave it sealed. If you lose a piece, you're not going to be able to do the project, and then you're going to be mad. And it's not, I'm going to look at you and go, okay? So we're going to put this on the schedule for the 12th. I will put it in the regular schedule so that everybody sees it. Again, if you want one of these, since we're doing it on the 12th, you have until the 4th for me to mail it out in order to make sure that you have it by the 12th. Yes, Michelle, you have a Happy Mail. It's in an envelope, stamped Happy Mail. And then in the bag is your quarterly projects as well. Okay? So Patreon's got both. They got their quarterly Happy Mail and their quarterly projects. If you want to get one of those, including the shipping, they're $10. I can tell you that the shipping on these is almost $5. So I'm doing a throwback on the price because I recycled a project that's a couple of years old. I went back to the original pricing, and I originally did these for $5. So I'm doing them for $5 now. So $10 including the shipping. All right. So we're going to do that on the 12th. Now, the first full week in October, Mike's going to be in Kansas. He's leaving, I think, on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. Or Sunday. I think he's leaving on Sunday. Maybe on Monday. Anyway, he'll be in Kansas that first full week. And so I'm going to do something different that week because he won't be here. So we're going to do something. We're going to try something different there. I'm not quite ready to announce yet what we're doing, but. And then the second full week, we have that beginners project, that free class. And that is this one. Oh, there we go. This one, as I said, I made this out of poster board, but you can make this out of 12 by 12. So if you have some 12 by 12, I think you could do it 8.5 by 11. I don't remember. Let me see. Yes, you can do this out of an 8.5 by 11. But I used poster board for it. Okay, so that's going to be a free class. That's going to be the second week in October. What do we have going on? Tomorrow we're going to have mixed media, of course. There's only 4 days left for the playing card and or packing tape Projects of 25 challenge for the month of September. Tomorrow we're going to be doing mixed media. Sunday we're going to have our game, and it's the last Sunday of the month, so we'll have prizes. And then there's Monday, there's a butterfly ephemera video. Don't forget, every other week now we're doing the Monday mixed media mini morsels. So, so you will get your video, and then the following week you'll get the mixed media, and then I'm throwing in extra videos along the way at different points, you know, to kind of make up. But I don't want to leave the spot open. That's it, guys. That's all I got. So, if you're new here and I have not offended you, that's awesome. But I offend everybody, so hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss it when I say something or do something that offends you. You just don't. It's just too much fun to yell at me. I am posting videos through January right now. So, hey, Mama Juju. Hang around, Buffy. It'll happen. So we have that going on. I have not updated either Facebook or YouTube as far as the listings. I will do that. And then you can go and look and see what's going on. And I should have that done, probably by the end of the weekend. I do have a couple of videos to post, so hold off till the end of the weekend to go check. I am also trying to figure out how I'm going to be putting the vintage tape up in the shop. I might end up putting it in Patreon just because it's easier. Oh, yes, I can. Trust me, that's a challenge. But that also this one here, this chalk blender from the craft place that's no longer in business. I think I figured this out. I've tried a couple of different things. I think I have figured this out. I'm going to let you guys know because it's really cool. And because it does this instead of this, and it doesn't have any oily residue or anything. So I'm thinking I figured that out. We're going to find out. Also, if you want to cyber stalk me, yeah, that's always fun. You can check out down in the description. There's a little thing that says more. Click on that. It gives you everything. It gives you my Ko-Fi. It gives you my Patreon. It takes you to my Facebook group. It tells you all about everything. I am going to be adding in my Insta because I've had an Insta for years. I've just never had it on there. But I'm going to be putting my Insta on there. And there's another one, too, that I got to do. And you guys know, I'm just weird, Bye, Zola. Night, Miss Mari. So, I did get the pages done. About 3/4 of the way done in the book. Got a nice big pocket. Just a nice page. I made a little flip out for this. With Velcro. It's a Velcro. Yes. The tag. And then we have the big flip over here. With a giant pocket and a belly band. So, we got it going. We got it going on. We're going to be getting the pages into the journal probably this. No, we still have like a whole section to do. I like it when you cyber stalk me. But that's it. That's all I got, guys. So until the next time, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow night for some mixed media, late-ish mixed media. Bye.